Hi everyone, and welcome back to VTTV. I'm Madelyn Schubert.
I'm Iain Rowland.
And I'm Nick Chirichillo.
And with the Oscars coming up, we thought it would be fun if we predicted some of the category winners. And starting off, do you guys want to do Best Picture?
Yeah, I think that's the most important topic for tonight.
The nominees for this category are Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Nick, who do you think is gonna take home that Oscar?
So, I think for Best Picture, the two big contenders are Sinners and One Battle After Another.
Interesting.
And I think I gotta give it to One Battle After Another.
That's
it's been
interesting.
awarded pretty heavily over award season, and I just feel like it's that kind of movie that wins the Oscar.
Yeah.
Interesting. I thought you would have gone with Sinners.
Same.
I feel like Sinners had like record nominations. I think it beat out La La Land and Titanic, who both had like 14.
Yeah.
And they have 16, which like shatters the record.
Yes.
So I just feel like they're gonna get snubbed a lot.
No,
at the Oscars.
What about you, Iain?
Well, if he won't say Sinners, I will, because
Yes.
I think while it does have a record a number of nominations, also like people love that movie online, and I feel like a lot of online support like really hypes the movie up, and like the more support you have, like the more chances you have for getting it, obviously, because like the voting academy like recognizes that, I would assume.
But I feel like they don't go with the popular pick a lot of the time. I feel like they have their way of thinking where they're like,
they do their own votes.
Yeah.
It's not the population. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the one caveat I'm thinking about, but like I feel like I haven't really seen any other support besides that movie, because people just like have fallen in love with that movie, and so like I think it's gonna sweep. I think that's just gonna win.
Michael B. Jordan wins.
How could we deny Michael B. Jordan, guys?
Two of them on one screen. If you guys said those two, I'm gonna have to go with Hamnet, because the actress has won some awards.
Yes.
A good amount of awards, so I definitely think that production was very good. But I will say that F1 was a very fun action movie.
Okay.
I love racing, so I thoroughly enjoyed that, but I don't think it's gonna win the Best Picture. So I'm gonna go Hamnet.
Okay.
One Battle After Another,
Sinners,
and Hamnet. We'll come back after and see. So the next category for nominations are the actress in a leading role, starting with Jessie Buckley for Hamnet, Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue, Renee Reinsva for Sentimental Value, and Emma Stone for Begonia. For this one, I'm either gonna go Jessie Buckley or Rose Byrne. If I Had Legs I'd Kick You was very deep and sad, and I really think she did a very good job acting. But also Jessie Buckley killed it in Hamnet. But since I went Hamnet last one, I'm gonna go Rose Byrne. If I Had Legs I'd Kick You for this one.
Interesting. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Emma Stone. I feel like Begonia hasn't gotten enough love. I know it is a crazy movie. It's a movie about an alien. And it's really, if you ever watch that movie, it's a wild concept, but I have to say I think she's really good in it, and she does a very good job portraying this alien. So I think she's gonna get some love, so I'm gonna give it to her.
That would have been my 1 and 2, so I'm disappointed that those two are gone. Just because Jessie Buckley, she's been so awarded during award season. She's won the Golden Globe, the BAFTA, and the SAG Awards. So I feel like it's going to continue the trend.
Yeah.
And also like Emma Stone, I think, which we'll get to in later categories, I think the Oscars love their veterans, and I think Emma Stone, she has won before, so I think she's like, if they don't go with Jessie Buckley, it's a perfect opportunity to get Emma Stone. But
Yeah.
since those two were taken, I do have to go with Rose Byrne.
I said that one.
Oh, then
I
I'm
said
gonna
if
take
I-
Jesse. I'm gonna take Jesse
Yeah.
Buckley then.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I said
didn't
Rose
realize.
Byrne.
My bad. I didn't realize that fell.
I said for the last one since I went for the best picture. I said
Right.
Hamnet.
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
I think I'm playing to win, so I'll go with
You
the one that's
are.
definitely gonna win.
Probably. Okay. So I went Rose Byrne.
I did Emma Stone.
And I did Jesse Buckley.
Amazing. We shall see.
Yeah.
For the next category of nominations, it is actor in a leading role, starting with Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, and Wagner Moura for Secret Agent. Who's starting off with this one?
So, as I said in the last category, I think they really do favor veterans, and everybody knew the storyline going into last year that Timothée Chalamet could have been the youngest, best winning actor,
Yes.
and he did not win. So I think they're
Interesting.
gonna give him you didn't win last year, so you can have this year. I think Marty Supreme is that Oscar kind of winning performance.
Yes.
So I think purely on politics, they're gonna give it to Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah, that is very true. I think I'm going with Michael B. Jordan because, sorry, was that your pick?
I mean, yes.
I know, he's everyone's pick, I
Those
think.
two
But
were my picks. So.
oh, well, I just think how powerful Sinners was and how big of a movie it was. Like, I know they love their legacies, but at the same time, you like have to recognize like how good of a performance that was in that movie and how popular it was. Like, that movie just is amazing, and it's such a new concept about vampires. And so I feel like they're gonna recognize that, and hopefully they will give it to him.
Yes, and he played two people basically.
Oh, did he really? Oh my gosh,
He was a
I must
twin.
have missed that.
My first two were picked. I think I'm just gonna have to go with Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another, because he is a classic and could have a chance of winning. Doubt we'll see him there. He
Really?
wasn't at the saga,
Oh, that is so weird.
so should
I
be
feel
interesting.
like he'll have to show up tonight. It's the Oscars.
Yeah.
You can't not show up for the Oscars,
But
right?
if I'm being honest, go Sinners. But
Also,
I'll go
exactly. We're on the same
Leonardo
team.
DiCaprio. For the next category of nominations, we are gonna do the animated feature films, starting with Arco, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Emil, or the character of Rain, and Zootopia 2. Am I starting off with this one?
You are, yes.
I'm gonna go Zootopia 2. I love the Zootopias, and I think the
Interesting.
animations are fantastic. And Robert Irwin. Or Robert Irwin was voiced.
Wait, who was he in that movie?
He was the
Robert Furwood.
Yeah, he was.
Obviously.
the
Oh,
guy with
obviously. How did I miss
we,
that?
We scrapped it last segment, but Sophie and I and us, we did one.
Oh my gosh, that's so
But yeah, Zootopia 2.
So Disney has 2 movies up for this, right? Well, I guess Pixar, but they own them. But I think since like the popularity of K-pop Demon Hunter, and they won at the Grammys for Golden, I feel like they have a really good chance. So I'm gonna go with them because again, I think I'm just picking all the popular choices, and I'm just hoping that they win because they have so much hype behind them, and they already have an award for the Grammys. So I'm going with K-pop Demon Hunter.
Those are two very good choices. I probably would have gone with Zootopia 2, but of the ones left, I do have to say Little Emil or the character of Rain was probably going to be my pick. I feel like last year with Stray winning, I think they're
Interesting.
going more non-American films that are at the top. So I think this could be the chance for like a movie that nobody's really seen to like swoop in and take the award. So I'll go with that one.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Zootopia 2 is kind of hard to beat, but
I know,
we'll see.
I know.
Yeah.
Disney.
Zootopia 2.
K-pop Demon Hunter.
Little Emil or the character of Rain.
Amazing,
What a
amazing.
name.
We shall see. The next category of nominations is for the costume design, starting with Avatar, Fire and Ash, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, and Sinners.
It's my pick first. I gotta go with Frankenstein. Just the way like that movie is beautiful in the visual department. So I gotta think the costumes are definitely gonna shine through, and I think they get it just because I feel like a lot of the other movies, they're period pieces, so they have that going for them. They just don't have that little edge that Frankenstein was able to get.
Interesting. I know I keep saying this, but I think I'm gonna have to pick Sinners again because like that movie is just really pretty, and like I think it takes place in the 1920s, I want to say, and I think they did a really like good job of showing like a different part of the 1920s, especially with Black culture, and so that was really amazing to see, and I think that will get recognized, like showing a different part, especially a different culture too. So here's hoping that they win, but I'm picking Sinners.
Yes.
I wish I picked Sinners. You had such a good reasoning for it.
Thank you.
I think I'm just gonna go with Hamnet with the period piece because I feel like you really can't beat those. And
yeah, I think we all picked period pieces, right?
Yeah.
Period pieces did good this year.
Yeah.
Especially in the costume department.
Yeah, I think they always have the biggest budget.
Yeah, Going off of the costume design category, we are now switching to the makeup and hairstyling nominees, starting with Frankenstein, Kokuho, Sinners, Smashing Machine, and The Ugly Stepsister. Nick's first pick, or Ian's first pick.
Oh, is it mine? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, actually, guys, this might be a surprise, but I did watch The Ugly Stepsisters, and it is a French movie. It is foreign, but that movie is, like, it takes place about, like, it's supposed to be a Cinderella story, but it's also about, like, the ugly stepsister, and, like, it's also another period piece, but, like, at one point, like, she has like her nose removed or something, and it's quite crazy. But like visually, I think like they probably put so many prosthetics and like makeup into it, and so I'm thinking like hopefully they'll recognize that, and it's gonna be an underdog pick, but I think they're gonna do it.
Yes.
I think I gotta go with Frankenstein again, just because, like, again, you have the period piece, but the actual Frankenstein himself, you get all the makeup look with that, and I just think they're gonna recognize how much went into invoking Frankenstein in the movie. So I think I do gotta go with Frankenstein.
Very true.
Well, I'm glad my pick is still up. I'm gonna go with the Smashing Machine because The Rock does not look like The Rock in this movie. The amount of prosthetics, like, he looks even bigger than The Rock is. And The Rock is big. So them doing that, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah.
He's big enough to show up on the screen.
There you go. Yeah.
I definitely think.
Yeah, is that his real nose? I'm thinking. Like I don't know. I think it's like a prosthetic on his nose.
I think it's just like all prosthetic.
I think so.
Because like this is just not him.
That's interesting.
So I think this makeup and hairstyling. It's one, he's bald, so he doesn't even have hair.
Oh yeah, good
and
point.
then all of the skin prosthetic. I think just crazy.
I'm like surprised no one picked Sinners though. I thought someone would take it.
Sinners could. It's amazing because Michael B. Jordan is two people, and so
Obviously.
like they have to do it a certain way, and like with his like posture and his different facial expressions, that's like another point of the actor.
Very true.
But the makeup and hairstyling to do it like a little bit different, that could also be good. Yeah. But I still think Smashing Machine.
I also think Kokuho might like have a good shot. I think all of
they all do.
Yeah.
Especially since it's like a foreign film in like Japanese, and like from what we saw, like
the makeup looks in it.
like she looks, really pretty in it. So.
After giving our predictions for some of the big categories for the Oscars, we will be back after spring break to give our reactions and see who won this little guessing game. But yeah.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching VTTV. I'm Madelyn Schubert.
I'm Iain Rowland.
And I'm Nick Chirichillo.
We'll see you next time.